His name was Fleming, a poor Scottish farmer who worked hard to provide for his family. One day, as he was working on his farm, he suddenly heard a scream. Someone was calling for help. Without hesitation, Fleming dropped his tools and rushed towards the swamp where the sound was coming from. When he arrived, he saw a young boy trapped waist deep in the black mud. The boy was terrified and struggling. If Fleming didn't act fast, there was no telling what would happen to him. Fleming immediately sprang into action. With all his strength, he pulled the boy out and saved him from a slow and terrifying death. The boy, gasping for air, looked at Fleming with teary eyes. But that day was not the end of the story. The next day, a luxurious carriage stopped in front of Fleming's small home. The carriage door opened, and a nobleman dressed in fine clothes stepped out. He walked towards Fleming and respectfully said, "I am the father of the boy you saved. Yesterday, I came to thank you. You saved my son's life. Ask for anything, and I will give it to you." But Fleming shook his head and replied with a humble smile, "I don't want anything for what I did." The nobleman looked at the poor farmer. In his eyes, he saw nothing but honor and greatness. But at that moment, he noticed a small boy stepping out of the cottage. "Is this your son?" Fleming proudly replied, "Yes, he is my son." The nobleman thought for a moment and then said, "I have an offer. Let me take your son and give him the best education. If he is anything like his father, I am sure that one day he will become a man you will be proud of." After thinking it over, Fleming, though hesitant, agreed with hope in his heart. He sent his son away to study and build a better future. Years passed. That boy studied hard, worked tirelessly, and eventually graduated from St. Mary's Medical School in London. His name was Alexander Fleming, the very man who later discovered penicillin, the drug that changed the world. But the story doesn't end there. Many years later, the son of that same nobleman, the boy who had once been trapped in the swamp, fell ill with pneumonia. At the time, it was a deadly disease, but something saved him. Penicillin, the very medicine that Alexander Fleming had discovered. Now, here's a question. Do you know the name of that rescued boy? Winston Churchill. One act of kindness, one saved life, one opportunity for the future, and a world that became a better place because of it.